I have more training footage in the gym that I've been missing for so long around people that I really find very refreshing. So why don't you watch through that, and I'll talk to you in a second. What is the cost of greatness? I've been reading the Bible. I've never been very biblically literate, and I've never taken kindly to people who always use scripture to prove a point because it kind of feels performative. But me as an uneducated individual, I read about Nimrod, the biblical Icarus, effectively falling out of favor with God because he wanted to be great. God's perfect hunter, chasing a forever burning sun and burning up in it. And I thought about myself and my recent videos talking about chasing this thing that's so out of reach, getting to this point that's so far away. When I'm there, you're there, we're here. This moment right now is a gift, not a product to drive me toward my greatest success, but a beautiful testimony to everything right in my life, to everything wrong that's led me to ground myself and sort through my problems and be grateful. And I thought about what I want, what success means to me. To me, success is just security in a world full of lies. You have enough money that you can take good care of yourself with no worries. You have enough recognition that you are secure in status. You have enough favor from people that your mistakes may be forgiven for all the good that they've seen of you. But do you want to be honored by many or loved truly in the eyes of few, in the eyes of God? And I thought for a while, I don't want to make a name for myself. I want to do good enough that God can give me a name. And I want to sustain myself in joy every day. Faith, hope, and charity is what he asks of us, the most important being charity. No matter what point I get to in coaching or social media or helping people in general, it's my duty to be kind and to be merciful enough to be honest and truthful, but also merciful enough to be gentle when I need to. I don't need to yell at a camera and tell you what you're doing wrong and how to fix it. In my moments of passion, I might, but I always hope to ground myself in something real, love. I don't want to be a more successful person. I want to be a more loving person. I want to be a testimony for everything right that a man could be. And I want my endeavors and aspirations to lead me closer to that under God, and they were for so long. And I talked about the contrast and juxtaposition between bodybuilding and being a good man and how they can beautifully lead each other towards something phenomenal. And then I started feeling this weight of pressure. I have to succeed. I need to do better. And all the beauty in my life started to fade away. I couldn't acknowledge art. I couldn't acknowledge peace. All I could do was look for the next moment where I could work harder and hate the fact that I was so burnt out that it felt like I was never working hard enough. And I got counsel from someone very, very important to me and much, much smarter than me. And he said, your capacity to love is contingent on how much is left in your soul. Effectively, you can't love anyone while constantly removing from yourself. Love is a self-sacrificial trait, but you only have so much to sacrifice. So it's your job to move within prudent parameters and do it well. But if you empty your heart completely and burn yourself out, then you're not showing love. All you're doing is showing people the broken parts of you. And I have been showing you guys just the broken parts, just all I had left. And some people have still said, you inspire me and you're doing good. And I haven't. I've been struggling so much, and all you guys have seen is my hopelessness. Faith, hope, and charity. I have faith in my future. I have hope in my life, and I want to treat people well. And I'm going to hold on to those qualities. And you guys might not see it all the time. But I'm not going to obsess over introducing it to you perfectly, because I love all of you, but you don't matter. The internet doesn't matter. You're going to watch this video and you're going to forget about it. Or maybe you'll hold on to bits and pieces, but I'm not your friend. I'm not your loved one. I'm not someone close in your heart. But I have people in my life like that. And it's my greatest duty to represent all those qualities to them as best as I can. And then here, just keep trying. Not the other way around. I don't need to be a perfect representation on social media. I need to be prudent and smart. But I need to be better with the close people in my life and ultimately God. And I'm not saying don't chase your ambitions because you're capable of greatness. But I'm saying align them under what's most important. And don't forget that you're made with this beautiful capacity to be a guiding light to others. A crucible of love and a catalyst for the best parts of everyone's life. You can push others to greatness, and you yourself can strive to the highest heights as long as you hold God close in your heart. And I believe that truly, more so than I maybe ever have in my life. And I hate that some people are going to hear this as preachy or dogmatic or like I'm trying to convince you of something, because I'm not. I couldn't care less what you decide to do. I hope that everyone makes good choices. And I hope that everyone's striving to be the same man I'm striving to be and failing every day. I'm not trying to convince you of something. I'm just trying to share what I myself have found and how I am happy. I'm not putting on a performance, and I'm not acting out to make you convinced that my lifestyle is the right one. I am happy. And the blessings in my life will shine out of my heart to everyone around me for the rest of my life. And in my weakest moments, I'll remember Job. And in my strongest moments, I'll remember Christ. You're welcome for posting. Have a beautiful day.